Hello, hello. I hope you're doing amazing tonight. I hope that you are comfortable, getting ready to relax. I hope that you feel at peace mentally, emotionally, and physically, of course. Tonight I wanted to just do a little bit of hand ASMR and have a little chit chat. Wanted to talk about something kind of tough that we all can find ourselves going through sometimes. That's rejection. Ooh. Why you want to talk about rejection? That's not fun. It's not fun. It hurts. But as humans living this existence here on earth, there's a lot of different ways we go through rejection. It can be a job that we want. It can be a friend group that we just really want to be part of and maybe just don't fit in. Your own family can sometimes feel like they're rejecting you, can reject your ideas. We go through a lot of romantic type rejection. It's probably the biggest one in today's day and times. It's kind of crazy out there. But rejection, it really is projection. And rejection really is redirection. But rejection hurts. It hurts a lot. It's not easy to go through. Nobody wants to deal with it, of course. Sometimes we reject things about our own selves. That's probably honestly the toughest and most hurtful form of rejection that there is, that we go through. No matter what, no matter if it seems like you've been going through rejection a lot, it really is for your own greatest good. I know that's easy to say, and in the moment it doesn't feel like that at all. It feels like a punishment. It feels like an empty void sometimes. It's confusing. Leaves us questioning our own selves, questioning the type of people that we allow into our lives. And that's part of it. We have to understand that when we've been through a lot of things, and maybe you'll pray to the universe, to God, to Spirit, however you want to say it, and you pray and you say, please don't let me go through this kind of pain ever again. Please keep me protected from anything toxic, anything that is going to hurt me, and anything that's going to set me back in life. And we pray for that. And then we step back and we get really shocked as everything gets plucked away, when opportunities that we thought we wanted, and when people and with situations, when suddenly it's blocked and we no longer have access to it, we're wondering, whoa, what happened? Well, what happened is that it's not for your greatest good. And so it has to get plucked away, taken out of your life. And sometimes that's what leaves a spot open for greatness, for things that really do fit in your life and will add to your life and add to your happiness and your peace. It doesn't make it any easier going through it. And that's okay. It's okay to be sad about it. It's okay to be angry about it. Sometimes we get rejected in loud ways. People can straight up say like, nah, I don't want you. You're not a good fit. That could be for a team you're trying to get on, for a job you're trying to get, a relationship you're trying to be in. And it's okay for them to say like, you're just not right for me. But it still hurts. And we don't always want to accept it. Sometimes the instinctual thing to do is to try to plead your case, to try to talk them into seeing why you would be good for it, why you would be good for them. But then that's forcing things. And we don't want to force anything. And that never leads to good outcomes. Whenever things have to be forced and there's not a flow to it, it never turns out well. We know that. We know that in our hearts, and we know that in our minds. It doesn't stop us from wanting to do that though. When they just say like, wait, you're wrong. This is why I'm good for you, for it, for whatever it is. But if it doesn't flow, and if it doesn't come easy, no. Nothing comes easy. But if it doesn't at least flow, it's not for our greatest good. And we do have to let it go. And go through the pain of it. Go through the mourning process. Go through the anger of it. Go through the resistance. The resistance to letting it go. Let yourself feel all of those feelings. And understand that you're not alone. And that good things really will come. I promise I don't know when. I don't know when for myself. But I know that they will. Because when your heart is good and you have pure loving intentions, good stuff will happen. There'll still be some bad stuff, yeah. Because this world, this universe, this realm that we're living in is about balance. And you gotta take the bad with the good. Everything's not always gonna be rainbows and butterflies. But everything also isn't gonna always be sadness and storms. And you gotta find little things in your day to fill up that space that the rejection left, that void of what could have been, what should have been, but what isn't happening. We have to learn to be okay with that and to not let that determine our self-worth. Because you're worth so much. You're so loved. You're so loved and protected that even things that you think that you really want aren't gonna happen. Because God, the universe, sees things that we don't see. can see what's going on behind your back in the situation. They can see what the outcome would end up. And if you're asking for protection and you're asking to be led down the right direction, the right path to take, and if you're asking for guidance, you have to be willing to accept the answers. Even if it hurts, even if it's not the answer we want, we have to learn to accept it and to know that everything happens in the way that it's meant to. And sometimes we have to let things fall apart so that we can build something new and better, something that will bring us smiles and peace and adventure and all of the good stuff. We have to let everything out that isn't bringing those good feelings. And there's nothing that feels good about questioning your worth, questioning your position, questioning it. Can drive a person mad. So sometimes you just have to let it go. Understand that even if there's not clarity right now, there will be. I promise there will be. The answers always come and then it makes sense, and then later on you're like, dang, why'd I even want that? That wasn't gonna be good for me. You're like, what was I even thinking? But in the meantime, just be gentle with yourself. Be loving, understanding. Take the time to go through all the emotions of it. Always know that I welcome you with open arms and an open heart. I appreciate you guys so much, and I love you with every part of my being. Please rest easy.